Good morning, my firecrackers. My name is Beau. Today I'm going to tell you about the time I flooded our bathroom. It was magnificent, if I dare say so myself. So Liz and I, we love to tear things apart and also put things back together. That's called remodeling. We don't know everything there is to know about remodeling, but you need to start somewhere. And we try our best, and we look up these tutorials, and we do as much research as possible, but ultimately you just gotta do it. And we did that to the bathroom, and since then the bathroom is beautiful. It's bright green walls and this really cool looking IKEA sink that is like the width of this car right here. It's just huge, so cool. And we also put tile down. It was the first time I tiled. Tiling is very fun, very, very fun. Our good friend Scott Van lended us his saw, so we got to cut the ceramic tile, and it looked beautiful. But before you lay tile down, you need to rip up the flooring, right down to the subfloor. And so we peeled back all the gross linoleum and pulled out all the staples as best as possible, because you want the tile to be nice and flat. And if there's a little staple sticking up, then the tile will be like this. You don't want that. So I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned the subfloor, and I swept and I mopped, and it was spotless. It was beautiful. And I was doing this as Liz was gone, because I, being the good little husband that I was going to surprise her. Well, she was surprised when she got back, because this is what happened. I was sweeping around. That's funny. Why were you sweeping around, Beau? You get it, don't you? But anyway, I was sweeping around, and there was this toilet that I had taken out. And I was sweeping around that, sweeping around the back where the, the water supply goes into the toilet. And I was just kind of pushing the broom around that very gently, very gently. Snip! I accidentally knocked the little plastic valve on the wall, and out came every single droplet of water in Enumclaw's water supply. Just came gushing out. So much force, to the point where it shot across the bathroom and was hitting the wall on the opposite side. Now, I did several things at this moment. The first thing I did, obviously, was scream like BeauCh. Me! Then I, in a very comical fashion, pushed my hands up against the spraying water, trying in vain to be the little boy who stuck his finger in the leaking dike, and it didn't work. It just was, there was so much force coming out, and I fumbled around with the valve thinking that it had just come unscrewed. No, the plastic had snapped completely off. Luckily, I knew where the water turnoff was, and if you are a homeowner, stop this video right now and go and find the water shutoff if you don't know where it is already. It's probably by your hot water tank, or it is out by the street. In our case, it's out by the street, and I immediately ran out there and turned off the main water supply. That worked, that solved it. Unfortunately, there was about this much water on our bathroom subfloor. Now, a subfloor is made out of like particle board and smashed together cheapo board, because you don't see it. That means that it absorbs every bit of water that it comes in contact with. So immediately I threw towels on the floor, and of course, Liz was just thinking Beau was going to, do something to the bathroom. That's very sweet of him. And as she walked in the door of our house, my eyes were as big as saucers, and my lips were pursed, and she was just like, Beau, what happened? Nothing? The floor? What about the floor? The floor of the bathroom. It's very clean. Beau? Yes? So I ended up telling her the rest of what happened. It was so awful. Oh, it was one of the worst experiences ever. But it turned out for the best, and I'm sure God was up there thinking, you know, this floor needs a really good mopping one last time. I think I'll grant this. And then out came all the water supply of Enumclaw. Yes, yes. So there you go, there you go. Know where your water supply shut-off valve thing, that thing. Know where it is. Just know where it is. Check my shoulder and go. Bam! That's how you merge. Booyah!